Hi, Miche. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Marie. Welcome, welcome. And IP, I don't know who is IP, but welcome on Zoom. Welcome, welcome. Andrea Renata, welcome, my dear. Long time. And Tris, welcome. And Co-Sync, welcome. Okay. Hi, Anne. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's start. So let's just connect inward first of all. Connect to our breathing. Just pay attention how the breath moves in and out. And just pay attention if there's any like blockages or area on the way of the breath in that is a bit tight. Just pay attention. Welcome, Ceylon. Welcome. And now let's widen our awareness and connect to the crown chakra, and then visualize that there's a beautiful crown or a cone of light that's shooting from the head to infinity. And when we inhale and exhale, the life force and the breath are channeled through this crown into the body and then from the body back out. And let's remember that what we're experiencing is actually what we're visualizing. That our life is like a blueprint, let's say, or a projection of our mind. It's powerful to understand. And you can see it very, very clearly, you know, because if you breathe with the awareness of only the body, forget about infinity and all this crown chakra stuff, but only breathe as the body, try it now. Forget about what's outside your body and see the quality of breathing. And now breathe with this attitude of infinity. So it means that you're visualizing something that is very different than before, infinitely different. And see how is you're experiencing now. And the difference was only the visualization, the image. Good. Let's continue with the breathing. And now let's change a little bit the image and visualize that we inhale instead of only from the crown chakra from infinity on the vertical axis. We're inhaling from the whole creation as if we are a sun that inhales in, receive the power and the light, and exhale out and give it back out. Remember that it's all in the mind, everything in the mind. Yeah. Okay, so have this image, beautiful image, that the whole creation is like beautiful sun of love, of beautiful light, of warmth, and you're inhaling all these beautiful, amazing qualities into your body, and you feel nourished by that. and you feel loved by that. And then when you're exhaling, you're sharing it back. So the world is a better place to be, the creation. Wonderful. Now let's advance. The most advanced place we could be is now. Is presence. This is the most advanced place we can ever be, is now. Nothing is more advanced than now. How do we really get into now? Really? Even when we have this image we just had, that we're inhaling from the whole creation and to the whole creation, still there are two. There's me and creation. So reality, as I shared earlier, depend on images that we're projecting from our mind. But what happens when we, how do I say, dissolve the mind completely in its source? Then what happens? This is a bit tricky stuff. Yeah, tricky stuff. Because even when the mind is completely dissolved, if you are still there observing the dissolution of the mind, it's not complete. So that's why I say it's tricky stuff. So the way Ramana Maharishi and Papaji instructing us to do it is to think about thoughts, and the mind is like we putting a trail of thread. You know, like you go into a cave, you put a trail of thread so you can find the way back. And what we need to do is to kind of go backwards and backwards and backwards to ask ourselves, where is the beginning of the mind? Where is it begins? Now, the mind is existing. You can recognize the mind existence when always there are two. When the mind observes something and it's identifying with it's what it's observing, then it's still not dissolved. So I can only share the way it's working for me, but I appreciate that each one can find their own way. For me, the feeling is like a, let's say, death, something like this. Death of the mind, you can say. But obviously it's not that we're committing suicide. It's we stop completely the mental activity. So you can call it on the other side, the birth of being must have the death of the ego. Must. They cannot coexist. So let's take a minute and see how it works for you, okay? How do you go about completely dissolving the mind? Again, it's tricky stuff, tricky, and because the mind is sticky, yeah? So pay attention that you're not in observation, because as long as you observing, you're still in mind. So there should be a complete sense of I don't care. about anything anymore. I'm letting go 100% about who I am, what I want, what's my dreams, um, what's my story, uh, anything, 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 or everything. See how it works for you. To do it, it takes a lot of confidence because it's not that we're doing now really guided path. You know, this is letting go of everything. There's no guide there. It's the complete trust to be in this place of 100% letting go. 100%, billion percent. If you find that your mind is still trying to say or to control, drop more. That's okay. Drop more. Like when you fall asleep, you must let go 100%. So it's something similar that you must let go 100% in order to go to that place of the now, the real now. And then you see for yourself that something very profound start to soften without any effort. And that softening is coming in complete relationship to the amount of surrendering. In this, say, the center of everything, which is the now, there is no even a trace of a thought. There is no a trace of anything because it's everything. It's the birthplace of everything. Obviously, this place cannot be understood, because it's beyond the mind. It can only be experienced. So the trick to be in the now is to go backwards. Always go backwards. If you find that your mind is doing something, even very, very slight something, go backwards. Ask yourself, where is the source? Go backwards. Find the birthplace of the mind, always. And it will come to stillness, always like this. Okay? And from this beautiful place, not from, let's pay attention again to the breath, only to the breath. Being in this now place doesn't mean that we don't breathe. It doesn't mean that we don't do things in our life. Of course, we do everything. But it's completely different. So let's pay attention to the breath from presence, complete presence, not observing the breathing. From the now. Great. And let's again acknowledge infinity, if that's not the case for you yet, or if you're not aware of that now. And let's acknowledge that now is the whole creation, of course. And then from that sacred place of being, let's invite any aspect of our system that maybe is not in harmony. Yeah, maybe physically we don't feel well, or maybe psychologically or emotionally. So just invite that part that maybe is not in harmony to soften and to harmonize with now, because this is the ultimate healer. I'm inviting emotional discomfort to harmonize with now. I'm inviting physical discomfort to synchronize with now. I'm inviting energy discomfort, meaning some tension of chakras, some tension of the aura, that it's not on the physical realm, but it feels not right to harmonize with presence, with now. I'm inviting ancestral inputs that coming through generations, yeah, and they are affecting my psyche, maybe to do things and to behave in a way that is not good for me and for others, to synchronize with the now, to harmonize. And remember that the now is not you, it is. So there's no you in the now. You is mind. Now is is. Yeah. When mind stops, now shines. Okay? And let's invite any karma inputs that sits in that ego person called whatever we are called to harmonize with now, meaning to be cancelled, deleted. I'm inviting any DNA malfunction to harmonize completely with the now, with the source. Okay? And now let's invite to that beautiful space of now anyone that we know that can use help, that they are suffering. So they'll come into this space that it was completely harmonious, completely. So you can just invite whoever you want to that space and just invite them in front of you to be in that peaceful place so they can as well enjoy and heal. And if they are dealing with specific ailments, specific part of their body, or psychological, emotional, anything, so you can direct the healing to that part. Remember that as I demonstrate for you in the beginning, what we visualize is what is being created. So although we are not the God of the universe, but our mind has extremely strong power of visualization and creation. So give a lot of credibility to what you're imagining for yourself and for others, especially when we're synchronizing it with the now. And then let's bring in front our life and just invite your life to evolve in the most beautiful way by presenting them as well to the now space, to the quantum field. Great. Let's invite all humanity, with all conflicts on planet Earth, so many forces that try to control. Let's just invite each and every human being to that beautiful space we are sharing, so their mind and their heart can become so peaceful. Wonderful. So this process we've done today, I really recommend to you to continue and do it in a meditation and during the day, because we have to understand that it's a process of training the mind to be very, very different to the way it is. Very, very different. Okay, because the mind now is working in duality, and we want it to work in the present moment. So it's very, very different way of being. So it takes a lot of commitment, complete commitment. And if you're new to this circle, we're meeting every Sunday evening, like tonight, and every Wednesday morning live. And if you want to join our meditation circle, just send me a text, and I'll add you to the WhatsApp group, because we're meeting every morning at 7:30 to meditate just by mental connection. As well, this meditation is part of the Infinite Being Academy, what we offer, and we offer training of energy reading, energy coaching, and now we're launching many courses online that you can learn how to read energy just on yourself. Yeah, I recorded all the classes, and it's available. If you have any question, just drop me a note and I'll get in touch with me. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. And Christina, welcome. And Andrea T, welcome. It's on Zoom. And here we have Silva, welcome. And Galiving, welcome. And Miley Bischoff, welcome. And Puzika, welcome. Smaragda, welcome. And Kim, hi Kim, welcome, welcome. Oops. And Walachian, Maggie, welcome. Okay, I think I mentioned everybody. Have a beautiful week, day, morning, evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. God bless. Bye-bye.